Where are we now? We're still technically in a subway.
Warning, this LP will make you content.
Aw, thank you.
It's a content warning.
Shucks.
Screen shake,
But hey, look at this. We're on a subway. This is just like Jacob's Ladder.
Whoa, weird.
Whoa.
What's Jacob's Ladder?
I don't know. I think it's a movie.
I heard that Bergen Street takes you to Jacob's Ladder. Wow.
I just love this, like, it's just like glowing blood on the floor, and she's just like, well,
It's like, oh man, you ever cut yourself and your blood is like exceptionally bright red?
Yeah, it's worryingly red.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, we can come out here
Oh yeah.
and kill ourselves. Oops.
No, don't. What?
God. Whoa.
Thud.
That's my favorite death because it's incredibly pointless.
Favorite death?
All the other ones like that happen are just like, yeah, that wasn't your fault, Heather. You didn't know that was gonna happen to you. But this is like, Heather, girl, what you doing?
I'm just gonna say though, Silent Hill 3's game over screen, not a fan. Not really that good.
I like the fleshiness of it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's got a neat little texture.
And we changed outfits, by the way. This is the Royal Flush
Oh,
outfit.
boy.
It's not poker cards, though. They're actually Hanafuda cards.
Oh.
It's a Japanese set of flower cards. They're very pretty.
Oh.
I don't know how you play with them at all.
Hanafuda.
I think they're used in Koi Koi. It's one of the games that's in like Judgment or Yakuza or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But it's called Royal Flush because what the fuck is Hanafuda? We don't know.
He's just waiting for you to smack him. Oh!
He got me, little rascal.
How can you tell if one of those things is attacking you versus trying to like hug you?
I don't super know, and you know I'm not good at the combat in any of these games, so I cannot tell you what their tells are at all. I don't pay attention to any of that. I don't even know how to block. Don't ask me combat questions. I'm here for the lore.
Put it on story mode, please.
Can't believe we're in this walking simulator ass part of the game. We just go forward.
Oh man. Seriously though, it is cool that some of those games do have like turn off all scares modes. Or like make enemies extremely dumb modes.
Yeah, Soma has that.
Yeah.
I like Soma.
I had no idea, and that's actually a really cool idea. I like that.
Soma's a great game. It's good.
Soma is also a very good game.
Well, we got us a big boy.
And yes, that is a big boy. Oh,
He's good at
whoa.
dodging. Look at him.
Holy shit.
Look at him go. Look at
Oh,
him.
he didn't do it that time.
I think that one failed because his son was behind him. He didn't want to run him over.
Step on his son.
My son.
That's all he is feet.
He's all legs. That's how I like my monsters. Mostly legs.
Oh, you'll love Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. And Silent Hill Revelations 3D movie.
Do you like burping? I've got the Silent Hill game for you. Use beef jerky. Beef jerky?
No, I will never use the beef jerky. I'm sorry.
Beef jerky should have been a health item. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're so right, though.
Because
Probably make her way too thirsty, though. All the running she's doing.
She's got health drinks. If anything, she's too hydrated.
Why are there no bathrooms in Silent Hill? No.
That would be a good idea, though, to actually have to manage, like, make it Death Stranding, where you can get a full bladder. And
No, I would hate that.
You'd have to use
The anxiety would be too real.
the bathroom would actually have like a functional purpose.
No. Bad idea.
Oh.
Don't develop games, I'm sorry.
Oh well. I tried.
I was like, oh, an insane cancer, never mind. But a lot of people don't know that every time you go to the next train up, the previous one disappears behind you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it gets let go from behind, apparently. So that's
Oh
fun.
no. Yeah, there's a telegraph. I think something happens in the game, if I remember correctly,
No, what?
where you can actually see it.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably
Hush. Hush. Hush now. That's not possible. Those windows are flat textures. You cannot see that. Prove me wrong in the comments, though. That'd be cool as hell. I'd be down for if there's a tell.
That'd be cool. I could have sworn I saw that. Maybe I'm confusing it with a different game. Anyway, there are a lot of Silent Hill clones, and I haven't played Silent Hill 3 through all the way in quite a while. Ow, 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 ow.
This is another reason why I like using the flamethrower, because it makes enemies do really wacky shit.
It's kind of like the bug spray, the spray from the hyper spray from Silent Hill 2. It just kind of makes enemies just kind of freak out.
Yeah. Dumpty dumpty dum. Oh, we got him.
Wow.
Gotta wait for the. Nice. There he goes.
He looks like those sumo wrestler costumes that have like a little
the
fan
inflatable
in them.
sumo wrestler.
Yeah, the inflatable
ones,
one.
I love the lighting in this level. It's so cool.
Yes. Yeah, I mentioned it in a previous episode, but Silent Hill 3 does lighting very, very well.
It's beautiful.
I'm hoping some of the mods for Silent Hill 2 make it to Silent Hill 3. The community is doing a really good job with updating Silent Hill 2.
Ooh. I've not been keeping up on that.
I think one of the mods that they're working on now is getting shadows to look good, because right now they're kind of polygony.
Yeah, they're really pointy.
And getting the light.
Even like Heather's shadow is pretty pointy if you look at it right here.
Yeah, there's a cutscene in Silent Hill 2 where if you play it on the PC, it's the Angela cutscene where she's in the room with the pipes, where you fight the abstract daddy for the first time.
Wait a minute. There's no place for the conductor. How does it run? What? There's no conductor.
Oh my god.
So spooky.
Or you just killed the conductor. Dun dun dun.
Anyway.
They look like insane cancers to you?
I love that this graffiti from Silent Hill 2 is still here. Like, it's the same dragon graffiti from Silent Hill 2. He gets around, that particular guy.
Hell yeah.
In the it's in like the laundry room of the apartment building. Dragon. or maybe a different artist named Dragon. I don't know. Maybe it's a popular tag around here.
Maybe. You never know. Clap, 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 clap. Wait. Didn't those drop off the train?
Yeah, they did. They're back.
Oh, that's the exact opposite of what I thought was happening. Anyway.
They're back, baby. Better than ever.
I'm going to stop pretending like I remember this game. Oh, look at that.
Oh, this only happens on New Game Plus.
Look at that. That's so pretty.
Oh, didn't they do a great job with the textures in this game?
It's
My
so
God, look at
fantastic. That. And on PC, oh, that detail, oh man. And just the way that the light falls off and the walls like fade up.
It's a little animated too. Like it's a little like moving.
Yeah, we'll see some textures later.
Textures on this are way past their time. They were so ahead of their time.
Yeah. God, it's just like crawling across.
I learned from the speedrun that on very hard mode or hard mode, that hallway actually hurts you very quickly over time.
Yes.
And I didn't know that because it wasn't explicitly stated that it's only on hard mode. I was just like, what the fuck? I can hang out here forever and I'm fine.
I'm a
big dumbass.
I think I died there because I was so fascinated by the texture. I was just like looking at it and being like, oh my god, this is so fascinating. It's really cool. And then all of a sudden it's like I fucking died. It's like, wait. Yeah, that happens later in the game if I remember correctly. If you stay in certain areas, like there's one specific space that's really cool. Probably one of the highlights of the game.
It's in the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah. Where if you stay in it too long, you die.
But that's like very clearly the point of that. Like, it's very clear that's happening to you, and you're just like, oh, fuck no. But like that hallway is more like, ooh, this is pretty, and then you might just die from looking at how cool the walls are.
You might accidentally die in the hospital room though, because if you try the
because you don't know you can leave at that point.
Yeah, because it tells you that it's locked. Like after you stay in there for a certain amount of time, and the event starts happening, you if you try to go to the door and open it, it says that it's locked.
It's locked. You can't leave.
Yep. And so it's like, okay, well, I have to do something. And then, yeah. So,
you die in a panic, not knowing why you're stuck in here.
It's almost like they wanted that to happen, and for you to panic. Oh, fuck.
Who killed this locker?
Me. Sorry. Oh, I get it. Because she was just at the mall.
Wow. Whoa. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's fine.
My pun.
Your thing was better. Your pun dismantled my brain.
No. That means it was the worst thing I could have said.
I can't believe Heather is just like, it's just a useless toolbox. Probably all these useless tools inside of it.
Jesus. I like the
girl, there could be like a screwdriver in there. You don't know when you're gonna need that.
Yeah, you have no idea. I mean, this is Silent fucking Hill. Like, you open other things and there's like a little hair in it, and turns out you need that. It's like, well, just try. Just open it. Who knows? There'll be fucking diamonds in there.
No one uses like a wrench, in Silent Hill, except to hit things with, like Travis does.
I like that the barrel said beware of fire. Like, just in general, just beware of it.
Don't get involved.
Thanks for the life tip, barrel.
Nah, they're geeky looking. I don't want to mess up my hair.
What?
In this hell world.
Yeah, God forbid you have some protection for your fucking head.
Yeah, this place looks completely sturdy in all sorts of ways. I don't foresee anything bad happening.
Yeah, the blood really makes you confident. It's very reassuring.
But hey, we're in a sewer level, huh? That sucks.
Going from a mall to a subway.
To a subway.
to a
sewer level. It's like they were trying to troll us, man.
They really front load the shit levels.
There's a really interesting thing coming up over here, so.
Oh, really?
we're getting a wine bottle because we can.
That reminds me of...
But she says it's dark and dry, which doesn't make sense because we're in a sewer. It's like hecka wet in here. The original Japanese was dark and cool. I don't know why. Someone messed that up. And also, the body must have been crushed by something heavy. What the fuck is she talking about here? Because there's no body here?
Yeah.
There's nobody here and no body here. I asked Nora Stevens-Heath, the translator lady, what's up with that? And she was like, oh, that was supposed to say, I don't particularly want to take all this stuff with me. It's heavy. It gets in the way. Neither Dad nor I like wine that much.
Huh.
And this body comment was accidentally programmed here instead of somewhere else.
Ooh. That's...
Whoops.
Really interesting.
Whoops.
It's funny because people, and this is like Team Silent did a fantastic job with all these games, really like fucking iconic horror games to this day. But some people really have this idea that like everything in these games is like gospel, and Team Silent can do no wrong. And then you see stuff like that where it's like clearly a mistake.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they're human.
Yeah, that's just clearly, it's like some programmer messed up which line went where. Oops. Yeah. And because of that, we didn't get that great line that gave you a little bit more, like, you're being reminded that she loves her dad. Mm-hmm. You're getting a little glimpse into Dad's preferences. He doesn't like wine. Their relationship. It's a relationship, like, flavor text, and it's gone. It's gone. And only I know about it because I asked somebody who would know about it.
Well, see, that's one of the interesting things. This is where we get into some interesting topics about authorial intent. That I think that can be fixed with the PC version if the same people who did the Silent Hill 2 PC mods approach Silent Hill 3 with the same. Oh, your shadow just kind of boinged out of existence for that. But that's text, like that's on-screen text, like that. I'm pretty confident you can quite easily fix that.
But like the argument would be, people would be like, "Oh, you're changing the game."
Yeah, but
By changing that thing. But if the original intention was for it to say like, "I don't want to bring all this wine with me. Dad and I don't even like wine that much." They'll be like, "What's this line? Where'd you get this from? That's not what's in the game. How dare you change the game?"
yeah, which is so weird because the PC mod, and while the PC mod team for Silent Hill 2 are doing a phenomenal job and keep up the great work, they did something really, really strange, which I don't think I've mentioned on this podcast, on this Let's Play yet. Is I wanted to kind of gauge your feelings on this too, VoidBurger. There is a part you remember in Silent Hill 2 where Maria has to help you open the
fridge.
The fridge. So in the PC modded version, one of the latest patches that came out, you might remember that the fridge has a cord, an electrical cord coming out of the side.
Oh yes, you did ask me about that. I don't think it was in one of these episodes though.
I think it was when we were doing the original versions, and then those got lost.
Yeah, the Jeremy versions. Yeah.
So
and he was like, "Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who cares?" But yeah, it was a really interesting conversation because what the PC team did is there's an electrical cord that's coming out of the fridge and it's not connected to anything. But when you open the fridge, it's got the light on and it's very clearly
lit inside
turned
the fridge,
on.
like yeah.
Yeah, and so
they made it so that it actually goes to an outlet on the wall.
Yeah, they connected it to a extension cord.
That makes it definitely less creepy. I don't see what the point of doing that is.
I agree. But people
you made
seem
it less
to,
scary, you sillies.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we were talking about in the Lost version. Oh, you're hurting. You should. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Fucking chug a health drink. The thing that boggles my mind is that in this game, in Silent Hill 3, you have that one scene where Heather answers a phone that's not connected to anything. And the same thing happens in Silent Hill 4, where Henry picks up a phone
it's not connected
to anything. How in the same universe, all of a sudden, it's weird that
that is strange.
It's
kind of a bizarre decision there. I don't agree with that decision. I will come down hard there.
I will come down hard on that as well and say no. I'm sorry, guys. I know the dude who made that change. I'm sorry, man. I don't agree with that. Mm-hmm. But hey, if you fix that line from Silent Hill 3, A-okay.
Yeah, we got that wine bottle. We filled it with kerosene, and we're putting it in this hoist. So that we can operate the hoist, which, by the way, has a on-off button, but it's called a switch. And it's like, will you throw the switch? And that's, again, because Nora didn't have any visuals. So switch, button, activator, same word. You had to guess.
The whole Nora Stevens, Heath, every time you talk about it, it really kind of hammers home the idea that this game was kind of rushed. That they didn't have time to do some of the visuals with even placeholder text so that they could have something to look at.
Well, I also know back then they just didn't provide visuals to the localizers.
Oh, okay.
It's just an Excel spreadsheet basically, and that happens a lot to this day. Still, they just send over a big ol' ugly Excel spreadsheet. And they say translate it, and they'll have some context in the sides in other columns. They'll have some context oh, she got this thing from here, or she's talking about something in the room about this. But not all the time will they give you enough context to translate something all the way correctly, because how would they know that you need the further context? Or, also those assets might not be done all the way yet or something like that. But generally speaking, it was just a raw Excel file of words.
Yeah, I get that. The thing that I don't understand is once the game is at a point where people it's being play tested, that probably this most simple thing. Well, I don't know exactly how it's done, so I'm not. I don't want to. Yeah, that was a good comment. I don't want to put words into people's mouths. I don't want to make assumptions, but text is pretty simple to change, and if you're at a point where you're doing playtesting and you're even considering making gameplay changes, like changing text should be a pretty simple thing. And at the point where you're doing that,
I don't know if they play tested it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
With English-speaking people.
Oh, okay.
Like, how would they know it was wrong?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know, they're play testing it in Japan, so they wouldn't know if the English was wrong.
That just seems to me to be a missed opportunity to have the people who translated the game play testing the game as well.
More money.
Yeah.
More problems.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not entirely sure Nora Stevens Heath's work was, how do you say it? Official? Over the table?
Oh.
It seems to be that Nora was subcontracted.
Oh, okay.
And Konami might not have fully known about it and thought that she only did the translations for the song lyrics, which is what she's credited as. She's credited as the song lyrics translator. But in actuality, she did a huge majority of the flavor text, as well as all of the puzzles in this game were translated by her.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a kick out of you destroying this innocent creature with this giant fucking mace.
Innocent, huh?
What was it doing? You smacked it in the head with a fucking spiked metal ball.
I wanted to show off the mace without having to put my life on the line because I'm terrible at using the mace. It's very slow.
Oh, man.
And you know me, not blocking, so I'm going to show this off in the most cowardly fashion possible.
Heather just seems like a fucking threat. Heather Mason is still a threat. Anyway, yeah, okay, that makes more sense then.
Got a friend down there.
Hello.
We're gonna find more of these guys later, but they are called slurpers.
Voltiel wannabe.
I hate them. I hate them so.
Or like a dog wannabe. Crawling around on all fours. Get up. Stand up. Anyways. Yeah.
That's a lot of garbage.
Oh, that's a good frame to use for like a reaction to something.
Now that's a lot of garbage.
Now that's a lot of garbage.
I'll send that to the No Context Silent Hill
yes,
account.
do it.
Now that's a lot of garbage.
Now that's a lot of garbage.
When people don't agree with trans rights, now that's a lot of garbage.
Half an hour video on the hidden meaning of PT. Now that's a lot of garbage.
Now that's a lot of garbage.
I was just thinking about in relation to Jeremy Blaustein. I read his article about how he wrote Metal Gear Solid 1, and apparently he had all of the cutscenes to write to. So. Yeah, it seems like
I think that's
they
a
had
more
a little
rare
bit,
situation.
Yeah,
though.
I think they had maybe more money when Kojima was doing that stuff. Well, that was Metal Gear Solid 1.
Our buddy's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Goodbye, friend.
Just like all the friends in my life.
May we meet later and grow to hate each other.
Well, probably because you fucking mashed him in the face with a huge mace.
No, not that guy. A different guy.
No,
I didn't mash that guy.
You're gonna mash that guy too.
I'm talking about the slurper. No. I wouldn't be able to hit that guy if I tried with the,
oh,
with
right.
the mace.
They're so fast.
They are fast. This game has the fastest enemies.
Yeah.
Right now we're encountering the pretty slow guys, but they get fast and they are loud and fast.
The only pacing this game knows is the pacing in the enemies that you face.
Look at this guy dodging the mace.
Like they start off, relatively fairly slow, but not too crazy.
Oh, he's coming.
No. Why did you do that to him? He did nothing.
Then I got tired of motion tracking it.
God. Holy shit.
I can't hit him. I can't hit him. He's too little. He's too good. He's got vengeance in his blood.
Oh. All the vengeance is gone. Along with the blood.
Sorry for the sad ending there.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Winded just watching her wing this thing around.
Thank you for pausing, because I could not take that soundtrack anymore.
Yeah, right.
Causing me actual agitation.
I have this thing at like 10% volume rewatching it because I can't stand all these like constant noises.
Legitimately sounds like Akira Yamaoka put like a cinder block in a fucking drawing machine.
That's his process, man. Don't make fun of the genius.
Occasionally hit it with a baseball bat.
Oh, here's some, there's a lot of interesting things in this room. Like, this guy wrote about his friends getting killed by a sewer monster.
Alligator? Oh, right.
That was no myth. Something's in there, man. I'm going after it, dude.
Jesus Christ. I want
Just
this.
leave. Just leave work. Just go somewhere else. Just don't do this.
I want this game. I want to play as this guy.
That's Jose and Jaime's friend.
Going to avenge his friends.
My famous knife work won't do much. If only I had a hand grenade. And I wish this meant that you get a hand grenade in this game, but it's not true.
Oh.
That's a big bummer.
My famous knife work. What?
Hand grenade, hair dryer, whatever. I like this over here.
The filing
does
cabinet?
Konami know that they stole Dollar Rent-A-Car's logo for these boxes, or what?
Oh, that's one of those things you were probably not meant to see.
Oopsies. Also, she says, is this a security monitor? A security monitor. There's like 5 there. There's clearly more than one. Japanese has unclear singulars and plurals, so it's impossible to know if you only have the text and it doesn't specify a number how many items you're dealing with. So that's why it only says a security monitor. Fun with Japanese.
Love it. Someone had a bunch of watermelon drinks and got a blender.
And I'm going to find out where all them drinks is, because I want some. Oops.
Oh no, being attacked by a sausage link.
Jimmy Dean, no!
Jimmy Dean's horrible secret.
This is where they get the, you don't want to know how the sausage is made. It's made down here in the sewers.
With more sausage.
We just chop it off, it keeps growing back, so I mean...
Oh man.
The sewer monster just prints money. Made of sausages.
Prince meat. Meat money.
We changed clothes because that was gross. This one's cool. I think it's Blockhead. Yeah, it's Blockhead. It's got like a weird little Minecraft Robbie the Rabbit on it before Minecraft even existed. Little kids. There was a time before Minecraft, believe it or not.
Wowee. Who'da thunk?
Here's another goofy thing you can do in here. You can drop the steel pipe in there.
Ah, yes.
But not when you're using it. Not when you're holding it, which is funny. She's just like, no.
No, I'm holding it. I'm not holding it to put it in there. I'm holding it to use it.
Don't be silly. Now I'll drop it in. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
What was it that you dropped? Was it this precious gold pipe?
Hell yeah. Nods furiously.
This is a reference to an Aesop's fable.
Yep.
The Honest Woodsman. It goes like this, but with an X.
Was it this magnificent silver pipe?
See, I did this, and I said yes at the silver pipe. Because
Oh my god, you greedy.
I seriously thought it was like silver was a color. It wasn't made of silver. Like when I dropped it in there, it was a color.
I see.
Yeah, I had to reload.
Oops.
I finally found a truly honest man.
So she calls her a man, and I think that's because Jeremy Blaustein was verbatim taking it from the Aesop's fable, because it was a man in the Aesop's fable, so he verbatimed it for no good reason, because Nora did not do this. It was like technically a voice acting thing, so Jeremy translated that one.
And that's only on New Game Plus?
Yeah. New Game Plus is incredible. Now we have a shitload of pipes. They all do the same damage, but they all have little jokes like, oh, this one's good against vampires and werewolves because it's silver. And this one's just really neat looking.
God, this game was so... You had so many little customization things that you could do.
I always thought that the gold pipe like did more damage, but apparently they all do the same damage.
Yeah.
That's according to the wiki, which I still don't trust. So I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit because the wiki's full of shit.
Who knows, man? It's Silent Hill Town. It's a Chinatown reference. Anyway.
All I know is that I got a whole bunch of pipes.
It's all coming up pipes. So you got your bronze, you got your silver, you got your gold.
And you got your hair dryer.
You got your hair dryer.
And that's how you kill monsters, with a very low wattage hair dryer.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny that there was like conveniently an outlet there. And it's an outlet that's like compatible with a hair dryer.
Yeah, it's
Love it.
The cord that's long enough is also kind of crazy.
It's really long.
Yeah.
It's like a 6 foot long cord.
Also, I don't think you can do this anymore because most electronics, if not all of them, have a safety measure where if they get water, they like cut off the electricity to the unit. Like,
But this was
so
a simpler time.
stopgap.
This was
2003.
2003.
Yep.
It was the Wild West of electronics back then.
It's just like, it's always funny to see like people even doing jokes now of like dropping the toaster in the tub and like, oh, that'll kill you. But no, it will not. Like if you do that, it will just not do anything. Don't try it.
Break
Fucking
your
crazy.
toaster.
Don't.
Yeah, also don't try that.
Don't try that. But at the same time, yeah, there is a safety measure that has been implemented now. What's this? What are we doing?
It was a countdown to the noise starting. It doesn't have a gradient. It's just like silence and then.
I'm here.
But yeah, I'm thinking of dubbing these guys over with ice cream truck music. Tell me what you think in the comments. Is that cool? Because technically I already did it, but I'm asking for forgiveness and not permission at this point. But you haven't seen it, so for all you know, I'm asking permission to do this.
Are you talking
Sound
about?
off in the comments.
Are you? I'll sound off right here. Are you talking about in post, like putting ice cream truck over it? Or
Yes.
are you talking
No,
about
I'm
going
not.
into the game's files, finding pendulum.mp3 and
No.
renaming a fucking ice cream truck sound to that?
That would be really funny, but I don't know how to do that. And I think I will
look it
somehow
up.
break the entire game doing that.
Yeah, true. All right. Yeah.
Because I'm already scared about everything I'm doing to make this game run and also get recorded. And also encoded correctly.
As a joke, like, because you can do that with Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 has very clearly, if I remember correctly, very clearly labeled files for the voiceover lines. And I was thinking about replacing them with all my fucking overacted, stupid bullshit lines. Because I don't think it would be that hard. I'll mess
It would
around.
be even easier if you
some of
just
the
did
stuff.
it in post, though.
You could, yeah. It might be funnier to have it like diegetic, like coming from
have it
within.
be playable. Just have a playable
Yeah.
version.
To be honest, I want to do a version for you where I do I do a version of that sound, and then I'll just fucking do that.
Oh man. Oh, now I have to do that. Oh shit.
I'll look it up. If
Sound off in the comments if you want Bob to do a horrible noise,
hey,
and I will dub that in instead of the ice cream truck music.
hey, pendulum, sound off in the comments.
Pendulums.
Just a bunch of pendulums in your fucking comments.
For the last 20 seconds, I should do what happens when you tell that fairy that you want the gold or the silver things, because that's the wrong answer.
She yells at you. She gets very mad.
You are a liar! I have nothing to give to you!